Hello children, how are you all? Hope all are doing good and safe at your home. Stay home, stay safe. Today we are going to see the next part of our first unit, Kingdoms of River. In the last session, we have discussed about Cheras and Cholas. Now let us move on to Pandyas. Pandyas established their rule on the bank of Vaigai with Madurai as their capital. The ancient Pandya country comprised of Madurai, Theni, Dindigul, Virudhunagar, Tirunelveli, Thoothukudi, Sivagangai and Ramanathapuram districts. So it is understood the river of Pandyas is Vaigai and their capital is Madurai. Madurai remained as the most popular city of Sangam period. Pandya country was famous for pearls. Tamil Sangams were held in Madurai under the patronage of Pandyas. The third Tamil Sangam was held in Madurai. Tamil flourished during the reign of Pandyas. So it is said that Madurai was the most famous and popular city during Sangam period, and Pandya country was famous for pearls. Tamil Sangams were held in Madurai, and the third Tamil Sangam was also held in Madurai. Tamil flourished during the reign of Pandyas. பாண்டியர்கள் ஆட்சியின் போது தான் முத்தமிழ் நல்ல வளர்ச்சி அடைந்தது செழித்தது அப்படின்னு சொல்லி சொல்கிறாங்க. The most famous kings were தழையணங்கணத்து சிறுவேந்திர பாண்டிய நெடுஞ்செழியன் and Pandian Neduncheliyan of Silapadikaram. When Pandian Neduncheliyan was a young boy, he fought a battle at Thalayananganam against Chera, Chola and feudal lords. Feudal lords is nothing but Kurunila Mannargal. He defeated the combined force. Therefore, he got the title Thalayananganathu Siruvendra Pandiya Neduncheliyan. When Pandian Neduncheliyan was a young boy, he fought the battle at Thalayananganam, against Chera, Chola and feudal lords, Kurunila Mannargal. And he defeated the combined force of Chera, Chola and the Kurunila Mannargal. And therefore he was called with the title Thalayananganathu Siruvendra Pandiya Neduncheliyan. Silapadikaram. During the rule of Pandian Neduncheliyan, he happened to prosecute Kovalan for theft and gave death sentence. Kovalan's wife Kannahi advocated to prove her husband's innocence. So during the period of Pandian Neduncheliyan, he was prosecuted a case of Kovalan for theft and he gave the judgment as a death sentence. But Kovalan's wife Kannahi advocated that her husband was innocent. When the king realized the truth, he said, Yano Arasan, Yane Kalvan, Kedugave Noyul, and died by falling down from his throne. So what happened when he realized that he gave a wrong judgment? He said that Yano Arasan, Yane Kalvan, Kedugave Noyul. அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அவருடைய சிம்மாசனம், த்ரோன் இஸ் நத்திங் பட் சிம்மாசனம் சொல்லுவோம், அதிலிருந்து கீழே விழுந்து இறந்துடுறாரு. இமீடியட்லி ஹிஸ் வைஃப் கோப்பெருந்தேவி ஆல்சோ சாக்ரிஃபைஸ் ஹர் லைஃப் அவுட் ஆஃப் ஷாக். உடனே என்ன பண்ணிடுறாங்க, கோப்பெருந்தேவிங்கிறவங்க நெடுஞ்செழியனோட வைஃப், அவங்களும் அந்த ஷாக்லேயே கீழே விழுந்து இறந்துடுறாங்க. த அட்மினிஸ்ட்ரேட்டிவ் சிஸ்டம் ஆஃப் பாண்டியாஸ் வாஸ் டெபிக்டட் பை மாங்குடி மருதனார் ஆஃப் மதுரை காஞ்சி. Now let us see. River of Pandyas is Vaigai, capital of Pandyas is Madurai, and port of Pandyas is Korkai, and the flag of Pandyas consists the symbol of fish. Now let us move on to Pallavas. The early Pallavas ruled on the banks of river Pala with Kanchipuram as their capital. The regions ruled by them was called as Thondai Mandalam. It is located in the northeastern part of Tamil Nadu. So Thondai Mandalam is located in the northeastern part of Tamil Nadu and it consists of the regions ruled by Pallavas. The river of Pallavas is Pala and the capital of Pallavas is Kanchipuram. The king of early Pallavas was founded by Sivaskanda Varma Pallavan. He was integrated Thondai Mandalam and ruled over there. The greatest king among the early Pallavas were Sivaskandavarman and Vishnugopan. So Sivaskandavarman integrated Thundai Mandalam and ruled over there. And the greatest king among the Pallavas were Sivaskandavarman and Vishnugopan. The later Pallava period was started from the reign of Shimha Vishnu. The greatest king of this period were Mahendravarman and Narasimhavarman. The greatest achievements of Pallavas were cave temples and monolithic rathas. The later Pallava period was started from the reign of ஆட்சி காலம்னு அர்த்தம் reign of சிம்ஹ விஷ்ணு அப்படிங்கிறோடைய ஆட்சி காலத்தில் இருந்து தான் லேட்டர் பல்லவா பீரியட் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகுது. The greatest king of this period, the greatest king of this later Pallava period was Mahendravarman and Narasimhavarman. The greatest achievements of Pallavas were cave temples, குகை கோவில்னு சொல்லுவாங்க, and monolithic rathas. monolithic rathasனா ஒரே கல்லில் ரதம் மாதிரி செதுக்கியிருப்பாங்க, அதை தான் நம்ம monolithic rathas அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். Now let us see the river of Pallavas is Pala, capital of Pallava is Kanchipuram, and the port of Pallavas is Mahabalipuram, and the flag of Pallavas consists of the symbol Nandi. Let us move on to the feudal lords, Kurunila Mannargal. Apart from the Moovendurgal, several feudal lords or Kurunila Mannargal also ruled over smaller lands. The most important among them were Behan, Pari, Nedumudikari, Ai, Adiyaman, Nalli and Valbil Ori. These kings were known for their generosity. Generosity na Pirandanmai. அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம். Therefore, they were popularly called as கடையெழு வள்ளல்கள். Now let us move on to the administrative system of Sangam age. Arasan was specially called as Kon, Vendan, Kotravan, Irai by his people. Each dynasty had their own flag, symbol, sceptre, sword, drum and Venkotra Kodai. The kings were not only efficient warriors, but they were scholars too. Kingship became hereditary. The first son became the ruler. The kings greatly cared for their people of their country. So the kings were not only the warriors. அவங்க வந்து போர் பண்ணுறதுல சிறந்தவங்க மட்டும் இல்லை, அவங்க சிறந்த கொடை தானம் செய்கிறதுல சிறந்தவங்களும் கூட அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. கிங்ஷிப் பிகேம் ஹெரிடிட்டரி. ஹெரிடிட்டரினா தலைமுறையாக அந்த அரச குடும்பத்தை சார்ந்தவங்க தான் ரூல் பண்ணுவாங்க. ஃபஸ்ட்டு சன் வந்து கிங்காக தலைமையை ஏற்றுப்பார். The kings generally cared for the people of their country. They took care of the people of their country. Hospitality, விருந்தோம்பல். Hospitality occupied a significant place in Sangam period. Even though it is Amardam, it was considered to be a sin if the guest is kept outside home. ஹாஸ்பிட்டாலிட்டிங்கிறது என்னென்னா விருந்தோம்பல். தமிழர்களுடைய சிறந்த பண்பு எது அப்படின்னா விருந்தோம்பல் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. விருந்தோம்பலுங்கிறது சங்கம் பீரியடில் ரொம்ப முக்கியமான ஒரு இடம் வகித்தது அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. அது அமிர்தமாகவே இருந்தாலும் அதை வந்து பாவமாக தான் கருதுவாங்க. எப்போது அப்படின்னா நம்ம விருந்தினர்களை வெளியே வச்சு அவங்கள சரியாக உபசரிக்காமல் இருந்தோம்னா நம்மக்கிட்ட அமிர்தமே இருந்தாலுமே அதை வந்து பாவத்துக்குடைய ஒப்பிட்டு சொல்கிறாங்க. காக்கை படியனார், a poet, got the name for praising a crow for informing the arrival of a guest. Purananuru described the hospitality as one of the important duties of Tamils. Let us say the economic conditions of Sangam period. Various arts and crafts flourished during the Sangam age. People lived happily due to the development in the economy. Paddy and sugarcane were the most important crops cultivated. Beside these, Varagu, Tinai and Samai were also cultivated. So their important crop is paddy and sugarcane. கரும்பும் நெல்லும் தான் முக்கியமான பயிர்களாக பயிரிடுறாங்க. அது இல்லாமல் வரகு, திணை, சாமை போன்ற பயிர்களையும் மில்லட்ஸ்களையும் அவங்க வந்து பயிரிடுறாங்க. தானியங்களையும் பயிரிடுறாங்க. எப்போது சங்கம் பீரியடில். From the below, the poet Avai tries to convey the prosperity of king lies in the development of agriculture. I hope all were clear about the topics we have discussed in this session. Let us discuss the remaining topics in our next video. Thank you.